today in our Hong Kong Marine Invertebrate series, I would like to show you the weird, wonderful, in my opinion, super cute sea cucumber. Sea cucumbers are very common in Hong Kong waters, especially the black sea cucumber. I would try to say the scientific name. Holothuria Leucospilota. Also known as the black Tarzan. Black Tarzans are usually easy to find in Hong Kong because it simply lies on the seabed and are not hidden under rocks or crevices. I have seen black Tarzans at almost every marine location I have visited in Hong Kong. They are beautiful, gentle, fascinating, and easy-handled creatures that are one of the best to use to introduce people, especially kids, to marine invertebrates. As its name applies, sea cucumbers literally look like cucumbers. Echinoderms are exclusively marine animals and are known for their radial symmetry, which is usually comprised of 5 identical sections, like the shape of the common 5-legged starfish. Although the 5-sided radial symmetry may not be obvious on the outside of the sea cucumber, it can be clearly shown internally by the 5 strips of muscles running from the front to the back inside its body wall. Echinoderms also usually have a calcareous endoskeleton, which provides structural support for their bodies, and a water vascular system, which they use to operate small podia or tube feet, which they use to move around. Tube feet are small extensions of flesh which are operated by water pressure and muscles and controlled by the nervous system of the echinoderm. There are many tube feet on the underside of the sea cucumber, which it uses to both move around and also grab onto things. At the end of each little tube foot is a suction cup. This allows the sea cucumber to suction onto rocks in tidal areas or areas where the water is more turbulent. If you put a sea cucumber onto your hand, after a few minutes, its many tiny little tube feet will suction onto your hand. It's quite a fun experience. Like earthworms on land, sea cucumbers are a vital part of the marine environment, especially the seabed. They feed on detritus, microorganisms, and other organic material in the sand of the seabed, which both cleans and recycles the sand. This both improves the health of the seabed and recycles the nutrients in the seabed. This is just like what earthworms do with dirt on land. The feeding tentacles at the mouth of the sea cucumber, which it uses to ingest sand, mud, passing plankton, and other small organisms, are usually hidden. The bundle of 10 to 20 retractable tentacles are usually hidden inside its mouth for protection, and they only extend it while feeding. With its tentacles, it can grab the sand and other materials and put it in its mouth. The ingested material then passes through the sea cucumber's digestive system, and the clean, processed sand is passed out through its body on the opposite end. Sea cucumbers keep the sand in reef lagoons and seagrass beds fresh by turning them over and ridding the sand of organic material. The sea cucumber creates a better environment for both the reef and seagrass beds. In addition, their poop can then be fed on by algae and coral, which recycles the nutrients. If sea cucumbers were gone, this sort of nutrients recycling could not occur. Also, one of the byproducts in the sea cucumber poop is calcium carbonate, CaCO3, a key component for coral. The poop of the sea cucumber also serves as fertilizers for the surrounding area, providing nutrients for coral growth, seagrass growth, and others. More sea cucumbers equals healthier coral reefs and seagrass beds. Some scientists also believe sea cucumbers can protect reef environment from ocean acidification, which destroys corals. The action of sea cucumbers feeding on the sand appears to increase the alkalinity of its surrounding seawater. Sea cucumbers range in size from 2 centimeters to 2 meters. The common black Tarzan found in Hong Kong are usually around 20 to 40 centimeters long. Hong Kong also has another common brown sea cucumber species called I will try to say the scientific name again, Holothuria Fuscocinerea, or ashy pink sea cucumber. However, they are not as common as black Tarzans, and they are harder to find because they often like to hide under rocks and in crevices. The ashy pink sea cucumber found in Hong Kong that I've seen are usually smaller than the black Tarzans, usually around 10 to 20 centimeters long. Though there are not many different species of sea cucumbers found in the waters of Hong Kong, and the ones here are quite plain looking, there are many more species around the world, and some are really beautiful and ornate, like the pineapple sea cucumber, curryfish sea cucumber, cucumber, pineapple, curryfish, Tarzan. I just love the names people give to these great gentle animals. Although most sea cucumbers, like the black Tarzan, are harmless to humans and other marine animals, they are not without defenses. When they feel threatened or attacked, they can shoot out sticky white threads from their butts called Curvierian Tubules that entangle or stick to animals and drive them away. These Curvierian tubules are sticky and a bit annoying, but are not harmful to humans. We often get them stuck on our hands when handling black Tarzans, and they will rub off after a while, especially when they get dry outside of the water. Even though sea cucumbers are probably the last thing you would think of as food, many cultures in Asia, like Chinese and Vietnamese, do consider certain species as delicacies and often eat them. This has led to some species becoming endangered. As with all animals, any loss of species is not good for nature, and ultimately us humans. Even though sea cucumbers are not as often talked about or as well known like dolphins, whales, or sharks, we should still do our best to do more to safeguard these magnificent creatures. More should be done to protect them, such as educating people about them and raising awarenesses, which is what I'm trying to do in this video. I also hope maybe more people can help them develop new ways to grow or harvest them in fish farms instead of catching them in the wild. I hope this video will show you what fascinating and cute animals sea cucumbers are. And we hope you will join us in our quest to tell more people about the sea cucumbers and help get more people to join to protect the sea cucumbers. Also, one more thing about sea cucumbers, and that is its superhero-like ability to regenerate its body. Like other echinoderms, like the starfish, you probably heard starfishes can completely regenerate lost limbs, or even grow an entire new starfish out of just one limb. Sea cucumbers are similar. They have been known to regenerate itself completely after losing 50% of its body. This is definitely another thing that may be beneficial to humans, and another reason why we should protect sea cucumbers. The information in this video is found by us through online research and books. If there is anything wrong with the information, please let us know in the comments below. As we always say, it is great fun and educational to experience nature in real life. However, I would like to remind you that when you are interacting with marine animals, it is best to observe, interact with, and photograph them, and not catch or kill them. And remember to be safe. The purpose of our Hong Kong Marine Invertebrate series is to introduce to you the amazing varieties of invertebrates living in the oceans of Hong Kong, many of which may not be well known to people, unless they are marine enthusiasts. Our hope is to help more people see the abundance of marine life in Hong Kong waters and raise awareness for the protection and maintenance of our beautiful and life-giving marine environment. Finally, one of the most wonderful things about Hong Kong is its rich biodiversity. Even though there are over 8 million people living in just 1,000 square kilometers, we have managed to keep a rich biodiversity, both on the land and in the sea. So if you get a chance, we highly encourage you to go out and see Hong Kong's nature also. Thank you for watching. As always, if you enjoy our videos, please leave us a comment or subscribe. Bye!